Good afternoon. I am Bob Stevens, the health officer for Garrett County, and I want to announce that today, which is March 22nd, that we received a confirmation from the Garrett Regional Medical Center that there are 2 confirmed COVID-19 cases in Garrett County. We've been preparing for this for a long time with all of our partners. And at this time, I would like our chairman of our commissioners, Paul Edwards, to make a statement.
Thank you, Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to issue this executive order for declaration of a state of emergency in Garrett County today. Whereas pursuant to Section 14-111 of the Public Safety Article of the Annotated Code of Maryland, the chairman of the Board of County Commissioners for Garrett County, Maryland, acting as the principal executive officer for Garrett County, is authorized to declare a local state of emergency. Whereas after consultation with representatives of Garrett County Health Department, the county health officer, as well as other local public health personnel and the Garrett County Director of Emergency Management and Emergency Services, I've determined that a public health catastrophe has occurred, or the threat thereof is imminent, and that a declaration of emergency as defined by state law is necessary to save lives, protect public health and safety, and to allow emergency agencies and first responders to thoroughly prepare for an eventuality related to public peace, health, safety, and protection of property. And whereas beginning on March 22nd, 2020, at 5 p.m. local time, Garrett County has or may imminently experience a COVID-19 public health catastrophe and public emergency as described in the declaration of state of emergency and existence of catastrophic health emergency COVID-19 issued by the Honorable Lawrence J. Hogan, Governor of the State of Maryland, dated March 5th, 2020. Now therefore, I, Paul C. Edwards, Chairman of the Board of County Commissioners for Garrett County, Maryland, acting in accordance with state law and as the principal executive officer of Garrett County, do hereby declare and proclaim a local state of emergency in Garrett County, Maryland, effective at 5 p.m. local time, March 22nd, 2020. I direct aspects of any applicable local state of emergency plan, including specifically the Garrett County Emergency Operations Plan, to be activated in Garrett County. In accordance with the provisions of Maryland law, I authorize and empower the department to assist the Garrett County Health Officer with all health-related requests for resources, assistance, and needs that may arise during the pendency of the state of emergency. I also empower the Director of Department, after consultation with the County Administrator, to order the evacuation of all persons from any area where their continued presence would present a danger to their health, safety, or welfare because of the conditions created by the emergency. I authorize and empower the Director of the Department to utilize all facilities owned, rented, operated, and maintained by Garrett County or available to Garrett County under the Emergency Mutual Aid Agreement to house and shelter persons who may need housing during the course of this emergency. I declare and direct all county officials, employees, agents, and volunteers who discharge duties under authority of this executive order and or the county's emergency operations plan shall be deemed to be public acting in the discharge of official powers or duties. And further, I declare this declaration of state of emergency shall take effect at 5 p.m. this 22nd day of March 2020 and remain in effect for a period not to exceed 30 days subject to renewal as conditions warrant. In witness whereof, I have hereunto placed my hand this 22nd day of March 2020 as the Board of Garrett County Commissioners of Garrett County, Maryland. Bob?
At this time, I want everyone in the community to stay healthy by following CDC guidelines, including social distancing of 6 feet, wash your hands, avoid touching your face, cough into your sleeve, eat healthy and get rest, isolate yourself if you believe you have the symptoms of the coronavirus. Also, take this time to call or text your friends and family who may be feeling isolated. We have many in our community who may need food, a kind word, or just someone to talk to. We all need to know we are not alone in this situation.
Hi, I'm Mark Bucco on behalf of Garrett Regional Medical Center and WVU Medicine. I want to assure the public that the hospital has been preparing and is very well prepared at this point for this public health crisis. Our organization has been working for the last several weeks to prepare and to assure the safety of our patients and the people that visit our hospital. On Monday of last week, the hospital stood up a drive-up testing center. I would ask all people to be cognizant of the fact that the testing center will require a physician's order and screening to assure that patients are at risk. If you are feeling symptoms of flu or anything like that, or whatever it may be, we would ask that you self-quarantine at home unless your symptoms become severe enough that you would need to come into the emergency room. Many people survive this disease and get through it. Many of us will self-quarantine over the next several weeks. And so we would just ask that cool heads prevail, and that we ask you all to just maintain what we know is sensible practice, social distancing, hand washing, and basically just good, sensible cleaning of our house and our areas and high-touch areas. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today.